Welcome everyone. First, allow me to thank France, Mouton, Heady, as well as Carolyn Lockhart for putting this group together for the 5-day home detox. I know you've learned a lot in the past few days, and as you're probably aware, both France and Carolyn are amazing ladies. They're servant leaders, they're full of knowledge, and I'm confident they're going to be there to support you for life. Now, many of you have learned in the past few days the most important changes we first must make is within our home. I think of this as starting with the micro to affect the macro. We all want a healthier and better planet, but first I would submit to you to create a healthy household, a healthy home, a home that you can be proud of, that you know that you have the best of the best products, all of the good ingredients and none of the bad, totally toxic-free home. And as you lead by example, you will inspire others to follow your lead. Now, we're all educated regarding the truth, and this is an undeniable truth, that the products that we grew up with, most of us, these products have had chemicals, toxic chemicals that are linked to some pretty horrific diseases. And this problem really started occurring in the 1930s when our government allowed self-regulation of the personal as well as home care industry. So these companies have been putting dangerous chemicals and unfortunately continue to put dangerous chemicals and ingredients in their products. And this self-regulation is literally like the fox watching the hen house. But now that we're all educated about this truth, with this knowledge comes power. The power to make educated decisions with our purchasing power, with our wallet. The power to make these educated decisions transforms not only your own personal health, not only your home, but as others, you inspire others to do this, it can literally change the health of a community and beyond. For me in my house, for years I've insisted on only toxic-free and organic ingredients and organic products. Now, a little bit about myself. My name is Dr. J.J. Levine, and I've been the president of Essanté Organics for 7 years. And allow me to just share just a bit about my background and why I'm so passionate about Essanté Organics and what we're doing here. I was a doctor of chiropractic for 25 years, literally a quarter of a century. I come from a family of chiropractors. My father was a chiropractor. I have 3 cousins that are chiropractors. I grew up in a natural health and wellness household. And I was raised with this natural home, this natural health, and all the benefits that comes along with it. So my passion, and I loved to share this with my patients. And during my practice, I help thousands of patients with their skeletal frame, of course, adjusting their spine and keeping their body in line. I help them with nutritional advice and supplementation advice and exercise advice and so on and so forth. But to my dismay, though my patients, many of them did all of these great things, they made these great changes, they were still going home and using toxic personal care products and toxic products in their home. And this really isn't their fault, because over my lifetime, I've been searching for healthy alternative products, but there really weren't a good choice. In fact, when you would look or when you would use the healthy toothpaste or deodorants out there, they just gave bad reviews and bad performance. The toothpaste tastes like garbage. It really didn't protect your teeth or make your teeth white or clean, and the deodorants didn't function well. So it's good that you were using toxic-free products and organic products, but if you smell and your breath is bad and your clothes are dirty with the laundry detergents that are out there, I mean, really, what's the point? So I was really disappointed, and this is the search that I had. About eight and a half years ago, I stumbled across Essanté Organics, and I started using their products, and I quickly became passionate about their use and quickly started endorsing their products, because for the first time I found products that if I was designing products, this is what I would design. They were organic ingredients, they were wild-crafted ingredients, they were toxic-free ingredients, but the most important part, above and beyond all those health benefits, the products worked. They were guaranteed to work, as well as the toxic-laden chemical counterparts that people were buying on the store. So for the first time, I had a toothpaste that not only tastes great, but that was literally cleaning my teeth and helped me to get great dental checkups, and deodorants that were great, and laundry detergents that were great, and so on and so forth. I found a company that was committed to creating products that actually worked. Now, these products got me so passionate that I started having discussions with the founder, the CEO of the company, Michael Weniger. And as I did, these discussions led to the possibility of me working for Mr. Weniger. And 7 years ago, I became the president of Essanté Organics. And I've never looked back. This has been a great decision. It's been a great passion of mine. And when I started working there 7 years ago, Essanté Organics was a very small company. We only had 30 products. And I mentioned deodorant a few minutes ago, but in actuality, we didn't even have a deodorant. But we had some laundry liquid, we had a great sanitizer spray, we had a great toothpaste, and we had a few other products, some nutritional products that I really, really love. But in my past 7 years working for this company, we're now over 100 products, and we've got many more coming in many different divisions. We really, literally want to become the JCPenney catalog of organic and toxic-free living. Everything that you and your family would need to have a toxic-free and organic home, we want to provide for you. And again, not just organic and wild-crafted and toxic-free ingredients. We toil over the creation of these products. We want these products to work as good, if not better, than the products you grew up with. So I'm passionate, as I hope you're seeing, about these products and this company. And I'm not making these products just for you, I'm making them for my family. So if I'm not happy with the performance, with the ingredients for my family, it's not going to be an Essanté organic product. I want to thank the 134 of you I heard that have attended this information-packed event. And you've learned a lot about this big global problem which we're all facing. And I invite each and every one of you to allow us, Essanté Organics, to be your family's solution. We would love to be your one-stop shop for organic and toxic-free living. The decision, though simple, is one of the best gifts you can give to yourself as well as your family. Without health, the point of wealth is not important. Really, the greatest wealth is health. If you talk to people who amassed great wealth but were unfortunately unhealthy, they've always said, unequivocally, they would have traded all their wealth to regain their health. The green organic movement is happening very rapidly. It's happening because of this, because of technology, because of the internet. Lost are the days where big corporations can hide knowledge, can put shady ingredient lists and marketing. I mean, that's still occurring, but the word is getting out. People like yourselves are getting educated and they're demanding toxic-free and organic and healthy products. Now, I also want you to know, though our company is small and getting larger, we do get offers from large companies to purchase Essanté Organics because of the name that we're building. We're not for sale. And this is very, very important for you to understand because the products that I was using prior to Essanté Organics, which at best were okay, they, in many cases, got bought by the big companies. And when they got bought by the big companies, their ingredient list went from good or okay down to terrible because the big companies were all about profit and they started adding in ingredients which I didn't agree with. So we're not for sale at Essanté Organics. We're gonna continue to make the products that we've always made. We're never going to compromise on our product integrity. Now, that's not the only thing that makes our company and therefore our products very, very different. Allow me to kind of reference a list that I'm very, very proud of. And for more of this, you're gonna wanna get back with France and Caroline and kind of take a look at their website because as you click the company link, we've got some things that we're really, really proud of. And it's not things that you would think, the things that most companies brag about. We are very, very proud about something else, a list that I'd like to share with you. First of all, we offer a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, so you can try any of our products, and if for any reason you don't feel the products perform good or you don't like them, you can return them. We have a return policy. We offer, as you probably already learned, USDA certified organic products and ingredients. We clearly indicate all of the organic and well-crafted ingredients on our labels, so you can look at that. We're not one of these companies that has products that you find it very, very difficult to discover what the ingredients are. If it's difficult to find the ingredients, there's a reason why. They're hiding something. We're also proud to offer certified toxic-free products. To me, toxic-free products takes it a step above and beyond organic because again, if we were to do a field trip and we were going to go to some of these healthy stores and look at products that have organic ingredients, that's all well and good, but oftentimes I find these products having organic ingredients, but also contain dangerous chemicals, dangerous preservatives, toxic ingredients that have been linked to horrific diseases like cancer, neurological problems, hormonal problems, so on and so forth. So it's great that you're becoming educated, and it's also great that you're becoming what literally I've been for many, many years, and that's an avid ingredient label reader. And if I could leave you with any piece of advice, the most important thing that I would leave you with is to be an avid ingredient label reader. It doesn't matter what's on the front of a bottle. I mean, they can put all this glitzy marketing that sometimes can deceive people using words that are unregulated like herbal, natural, botanical, things of this nature. And all that looks good, and even if they have pictures of leaves and plants on the front of the bottle, what I would recommend is looking at the back of the bottle, looking at the labels, because the labels are going to share what's actually in there. And that label will share with you the actual true intention and heart of a company. Because any company, large or small, makes the same decisions that I make when we formulate products. They can use either organic ingredients or non-organic ingredients. They can use toxic chemical ingredients or they can use toxic-free ingredients. And if they choose to use non-organic, non-wildcrafted, non-toxic-free ingredients, they're doing it for one reason and one reason only: profitability, no matter what their marketing spin is. Essanté not only offers products with toxic-free and organic and wild-crafted ingredients, we insist on non-GMO ingredients, which the world is just now getting educated on. We also have the Essanté Foundation, so for every single dollar you spend with our company, a portion of that goes to the Essanté Foundation, where we donate money to incredible causes that help people, real people right away. Essanté Organics is proud to source our palm oil, our organic palm oil, from Agripalma. This is in Brazil, and we've won the Greenpeace Award for using this ingredient. Using palm oil is important for natural, healthier products, but if you don't use palm oil that's sustained or sourced from a sustainable source, you could be endangering the rainforest as well as orangutans and other species. So we've been awarded the Greenpeace Award for our choice of where and how we get palm oil. Essanté Organics supports wild crafting. Now, you've heard me mention wild crafting before. If you've been in Florida or California or really any farm area, you've seen when they have a farm, you grow or cultivate crops in rows and so on and so forth. What's different about wild crafting is these are botanicals, and in many cases, botanicals with proven benefits, health benefits that have been around for eons of time. I'm talking pre-biblical times in many, many cases. And these grow wild. They're not cultivated in rows. We support wild crafting, where we can get these ingredients, these products, these raw materials that are grown as they've always grown, without fertilizers, without any human interaction, just picking it, paying the people, offering them a great compensation for doing that, and then using those ingredients as well. And in many cases, many times, I feel wild crafting supersedes or even is better than organic ingredients. So that's a very powerful thing as well. We don't use herbicides, insecticides, pesticides ever. We never ever test on animals. This is so important. I'm the animal, so to speak, that we test on. If we have products that we create, when we create products, we first test it on us, on the people here at the corporate staff, and then we branch out to testing it with other people. We never ever test on animals. Of course, the containers we use are BPA free, and we're always researching and trying to source even more sustainable and healthier options for our products and our bottling and what have you. As you receive products from us, you'll see that they're packed in biodegradable, eco-conscious packing peanuts. Now, these packing peanuts aren't styrofoam. They're made from non-GMO cornstarch. Essentially, they're an unflavored cheese doodle. If you take some of these packing peanuts, these biodegradable packing peanuts, and put some of them in your sink and run some water on them, you'll see that they'll immediately disappear. This is important because as our packing peanuts find their way into landfills, the moment rain touches them, they disappear. And it's cornstarch, so if animals or humans eat them, again, it's like eating an unflavored cheese doodle. If it gets into our oceans or our streams, it's not going to hurt wildlife. So very, very important that we use this for our packing peanuts. We promote an alkaline pH balanced lifestyle, and therefore all of our products, not just our nutritional products, but our personal care products and our home care products as well, we have that as part of our focus. Every living thing on the planet, from all the foliage to animals to plants to us, we all must have a specific pH balance. In fact, for those of you that have had a fish tank before, if you have a fish tank now, you know exactly what I'm saying. If the pH isn't kept at a perfect or really within a perfect range, fish isn't going to live. The fish are going to die. We as humans have the same thing. We need to maintain a 7.365 pH. And all of the products that we create, though, whether they're nutrition or home care or personal care, we have that as part of in our mind as we're formulating. We don't contain gluten or wheat in our products, so that's very, very important as people get more and more educated with that. Our nutritional products, though they're vegan in 99% of the cases, they don't contain soy. We know soy is botanical, but it's one of the most GMO crops, 99% of it is, and it definitely, even if it's not GMO, or it is, it plays havoc on the hormonal system for both men and women. We don't contain eggs, lactose, or dairy. We don't contain shellfish, and our products, especially our nutritional products, when needed to be sweetened, they're sweetened with organic stevia versus sugar. The only time we use sugar at all is in our Kids Pops and Power Pops, and we use just a little bit of sugar as a binding agent to make that lollipop formation, that hard candy shell. That was our first invention by our founder and CEO, and we've sold over 40 million of those products. And really, those two products, especially the Power Pops, is really what gave our company its first springboard towards success. Britney Spears was using our Power Pops to lose weight. When she was done with one of those pops, she threw the stick out in the garbage. The paparazzi grabbed the stick and saw that our website was on the stick, contacted us, and before you knew, we were on Extra TV, and the rest was history, and that's how we started growing. Our founder and CEO used that money, that windfall from selling all those Power Pops, to eventually create Essanté Organics. Products, as I've shared with you today, are not only using organic and toxic-free ingredients, but products that are committed to working as well, if not better, than the products you grew up with that probably have toxic ingredients in them. Our products are low on the glycemic index, so very, very important for people that have blood sugar issues or diabetes issues, that our products are safe for them to take as well. And for those people that are losing weight or trying to lose weight or maintain a weight, they're not going to have issues when they're consuming our products, especially our nutritional products. We don't contain any of our ingredients, of course, they don't contain antibiotics or growth hormones. We wouldn't even accept raw ingredients that do that. We don't ever add salt or sodium. The only sodium that you would find in our products are those that are found naturally in the botanicals that we use. Most of our products, as I've kind of alluded to already, are vegan. So for the most discerning vegetarian, the most discerning vegan, 99% of our catalog they can use. We follow strict organic ingredient labeling laws. So every time we create a new product, our labels are reviewed before we even launch a product by all the different governing bodies. Farming practices, and I've kind of touched on this just a moment ago, we support organic, sustainable, non-till certified farming. So very, very important as you get that in question, we do that as well. We do not use chemical solvents, preservatives, synthetics, artificial colors, artificial flavors, fillers of any kind. Again, we can go on a field trip to a natural health store, to a healthy food store, and I can show you products that have good ingredients, but also they contain terrible ingredients and fillers and synthetics in there. We never pasteurize, flash pasteurize, or heat our nutritional products. Yeah, there's other copycat companies out there that make greens and reds and protein shakes and meal replacement shakes and things of that nature. But if you're heating up the botanicals, even if you flash pasteurize these botanicals, you're literally making the enzymes ineffective and you're decreasing the nutritional power of that product. So we don't do that. We use no heat dehydration. Our master distillers, especially when we're talking about our essential oils, we use cold pressing, or we use low pressure, or in cases where you have to use heat, it's very, very low temperature vertical steam distillation to distill all the ingredients, and all of our essential oils are purified with pristine water. Our Essanté Organics nutritional products score the highest ORAC value. So as you see these nutritional companies that have juices or powders that tout high ORAC values, which stands for oxygen radical absorption capacity, which is the way you can test the antioxidant punch of a product. What they're sharing with you typically is their preheated raw food score. As they produce this product and it's heated, it barely registers on the scale. It's so low. The numbers we share with you are accurate because we use no heat dehydration. Our ingredients include pure, uncut, USDA organic, therapeutic grade essential oil, fruit and vegetable extracts, and these toxic-free surfactants are extracted in one of three ways. They're either cold pressed, low temperature, or vertical steam distilled. So for those of you that understand, or those of you who speak with people who understand essential oils, they'll understand why our oils are literally the best choices. Not only certified organic, but the way that we actually get the oils in the first place. We use non-toxic aids to create our oils, and each ingredient, all of our ingredients, are tested using specialized equipment. Now, I hope I didn't bore you with part of this list. As you can see, I'm very passionate and proud about this list. As a discerning label reader myself, these attributes as a healthcare provider for 25 years, and as a global citizen who really cares about the health of our planet now as well as the health of our planet in the future, these things are very, very important to me. This entire list that I shared with you. Now, I could go on and on. I don't want to grandstand here or be too verbose, but I would honestly like to meet all of you in person. I'd like to meet you here actually in September. I'd like to invite you here to sunny Scottsdale, Arizona here in September, where we're going to have our annual Great Green event. It's a gathering of people of like mind, people who are educated, and people that are open to getting even further educated on the choices that we make every day, and how those small choices can not only benefit your household, but the impact on our environment, on all of the animal species on the planet is enormous. We didn't realize how far-reaching what we think, say, or do today can and will affect the lives of millions tomorrow. So that Great Green event, if you want to find out more information on that, you can get back to France or Caroline, but you can also go to thegreatgreenevent.com. It'll be this September, between September 13th and 15th. And I'd really, again, like to thank you, each and every one of you, for allowing me to speak to you for these few minutes. And I look forward to serving you, and I look forward to meeting you in the near future. Bye-bye, everybody.